Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to take you with me on the whole weekend, so to speak, so the next 3 days actually, and yeah, take you with me when I color and show you basically everything that I color. And yeah, it's the month of May, so it's mermaid, and I plan to color specifically mermaids. So I want to work on whips, I want to start new pages, and I also want to take you with me on a page which I actually only have to embellish because it's completed. I completed it last weekend and now I only need to add some embellishments for it. I mean, it's mermaid, so we need some sparkle. And yeah, some of you are very interested in embellishments and what we have to embellish and how to apply it maybe. And yeah, therefore I thought it might be interesting for you, so stay tuned for that part. I would say let's get started. So, and I will start off with the Fairy and Fantasy 1 by Christine Karron. This is one of my 10 books to finish and I have to apologize for the glare, so let's open this book quickly. We don't have the best weather outside, it's stormy, but I have to do this video this weekend and really want to take you with me, so we have to live with it. So, and this is the page that I would like to continue first. Today is Friday actually, and yeah, so I thought just for relaxation issues to continue a page. And for this one, I think I will work with Inktense on those plants. That's a plan for now. I have to say that recently I really enjoy the Inktense very much. I use them quite often now. Wait, come on. So here's my set. I've got, oh my gosh, the glare. I just wanted to grab my swatch paper here. Yeah, I actually found out that I really like to keep my swatch chart in the tin where I hold my pencils. So when I grab it, that I always have the chart available. So, and yeah, as I said, I would like to start off to color these plants here. So the greens and these things here, those leaves, maybe the flowers. And I like to have those Inktense either at the base. So sometimes I even go over with pencil a bit, so to intensify the colors even more. But those Inktense are very intense and bright and beautiful, so it's not really necessary if you just use a little bit more pink pigment. So, and let me just think for a minute which colors I will choose. And I think for these things I might go, oh, I really like those two colors actually. Especially when you thin it down a little bit with water, it gets a really nice light color. Because this is already a little bit dark actually. But I think I will go with these two colors here for those things here. And then for the greenery, I just need to decide. Let's just check, because it's the title page of this book here. She took like really nice, yeah, leafy green, so to speak. I was just thinking about if it should be maybe a little bit yeah, more bluish, so cold green, or a more yellowed green. So I might go actually, and I think I will take this also for those leaves here. Yeah, I like this one very much, the 1530, and we need some dark color. I mean, this one looks also very nice, a little bit more dirty, so to speak. But I think I will go more for the bright look here. Or, this one looks really good, huh? Okay, I think I will take this for my darkest color for those leaves. And then, let's see, for those flowers here, I would like to have some pink, but it should be not too much. I think this pink here looks really nice. The good thing about this set, it has actually 72 pencils. And I find that this number of pencils is actually really nice to handle. You don't have an overwhelming amount to choose your colors from, but it will be enough to get nice color combinations. So it's really beautiful. I think I will go with this pink here. And I might even add in a little bit of this color for the shadows. And then everything else I think I will add with pencils. So on this page I might go over with pencils. I will decide it later. It depends on how good it will turn out. So now I will quickly grab my pencils and then I'm back. And you know what? I made up my mind with those things there. I think this yellow color would also fit quite nicely, actually. I will introduce the colors in a moment once I grab them. Yep, I will take this color. Okay, so this one. And then we go to the next layer and grab 7010 and maybe the twin. Oh no, this one. This one actually.
On those lights here, it looks like this was a greenish color, but it's actually a yellowish one. It's mustard. Mustard and amber. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, and what else? The greens. I need some greens. This one, and this one. Okay, perfect. So,
let's get started. So I don't plan to do this as a call and chat. I want to have speeded up parts so that you actually just get an overview what I'm doing here. However, I would like to know from you if you would be interested seeing actually more videos with Inktense. So Inktense, is this something that you are actually interested in? Because I really, fall in love with them more and more. The more I use them, the more I like them. And I'm using them quite a bit lately. I hope this is not too light actually. I have all my lights on that I actually put that because it was very dark outside. I hope this is okay. So, and I'm usually always starting with my lightest color. And after that, I've got some kind of medium color. And, you know, I always build up my colors from dark to light. From light to dark. I'm sorry. So I'm not one of these persons which do it the other way around. Or the opposite way around, like from dark to light. I tried it, but I cannot do it. I don't know, this is not for me. I mean, you know, a few years ago, I actually did some digital painting, you know. So I was actually drawing my own images and then just painting them digitally in Photoshop. And there, of course, you usually start with the mid-tone and then you can go lighter and darker. Because, it's like acrylic. You could also do that in acrylics or oils. But with pencils, as you cannot go lighter once you have light down a dark color, I feel just more comfortable to build it up slowly. And go from light to dark actually. Because I feel like I just have more control over it. Yeah, and that's just the reason. And I actually like to use those Inktense pencils here with quite a bit of pigment. As I said, usually it's not necessary to go over with pencils because they are so pigmented, and if you just lay a little bit with them, you can create so beautiful results. So let's actually see how this looks. I just wondered, does this part has to be yellow or green? don't know it yet. Oh my gosh. Cannot see it here in her picture, but oh, she has it green. Okay. Okay, so I will do it green. Okay, and you know, the activating part with water is always so nice. I saw that some do it with like those. So I've got a paper towel here and my water brush, and I'm just going to activate the color with a quite normal water brush. I saw that some are using those blender pencils, so alcohol blenders or water-based blender pencils. But I feel, yeah, I think maybe I will try this out at some point. But so far, I actually feel quite comfortable using just a water brush. So I haven't used and tried it out in this book. Obviously, this is not the thickest paper. It's quite thin actually. So let's actually go in and color the other two of these plants here as well. And I think I will do this now as a time lapse. Because, yeah, this video would get too long if I really color a whole weekend, take you with me. It would be too much. But I feel like I'm actually kind of in a chatty mood today. It's ridiculous. I'm never in a chatty mood. And today, as I really just wanted to film my colorings, but not talk in it, I feel like I could be a little bit more chatty today. Ja. Naja. Oh no, this was the wrong color, right? Oh no.
No.
Okay, I used the wrong color actually. Oh my gosh. So this one will be just a little bit darker, I guess. But yeah, it will be okay. Okay guys, I'm back. So this is how far I have come now with my layer with the Inktense. Usually when I think that I will go over with pencil a little bit, then I do it a little bit lighter, like this look. I like this actually quite a bit. If I only would like to go in with the Inktense, then I would actually shade a little bit more and add some more pigments. But this paper is quite thin, so I thought I do a little bit of blending, but do it rather lightly, and then I can add a little bit later. Also, those details are rather small, I would say, so it would be easier to go in with the pencils and do a little bit of the strokey style or flicking mode, how Corey used to say. And yeah, so if you're interested, I think I will just quickly introduce the colors one more time or share it with you. Here we can see them quite well. So for those yellowish plants, I have used the silicium yellow, then the amber as my medium color, and mustard for the darkest shades. So for the greens, I have used apple green, felt green, and the light olive for the shadow. So I'm usually taking like 2 or 3 colors. Usually it's up to 3, so a light color, a medium color, and a shadow color. For the flowers, as those I want to have them very light, I really just go in with the carmine pink. This is 0520. And then for the shadows, crimson, which is 0530. But I've used mainly this one because I really want to have them light, and I already had a base on them, which was gelato. It was some kind of gelato pink, which I had at the base. It also resolved with the water a bit, but I actually liked it for blending quite a bit, so it worked quite well. For the Inktense, this is enough for this stage. So I actually want to continue to work a little bit on her hair. Yeah, I think I will use the alcohol markers, so let me grab them. So I grabbed my set of Ohuhu alcohol markers now, which is this big 100 set. And I will just choose a violet color now as a base. And I usually like to use this one here or this one. So I really like those two colors. And the set that I have has those chisel nips, and I actually really like them to color or to block in colors. So when using them just as a base, this is actually quite yeah, nice and quick to do. And yeah, I'm just going in and doing a alcohol marker base now. Okay, the base is done. Let's actually choose some colors now. I think I will try Black Widow pencils to color in her hair. And so I've got them in this beautiful case here. Let's zoom out so that you actually can see it. These are the Inktense, and then let's grab my color swatch chart and have a little look. So I will grab Midnight, this black here. I never used the black, so I hope it's good. And then I really like the Purple Haze, Eggplant, and Space. We could also take the Grape. So these are quite similar actually, the Eggplant and the Grape. We could also grab Tulip, maybe Tulip, Purple Haze, and then I think I will take Eggplant and Space maybe, and Midnight. And yeah, that we will try. So it will be very violet tinted. Okay. No, this must be, yeah, I can see. This one is tulip, purple haze, and then eggplant and space. This is space, this is eggplant actually, and then we've got the midnight, which must be, yeah, this color here. So, okay, put these away again. I haven't used my Black Widow pencils much, I have to say, but I have used them recently a little bit and I really like them. They, yeah, I just enjoyed them so much. So, and the midnight actually. So I have tulip from the Cobra set. It's CB55 as the lightest color, the highlight color. Then I've got purple haze, also from the Cobra set. It's 65 and it's also quite light color. So we are still in the highlights. Now we are getting to the, oh no, this is the darkest shade. So now we're in the medium range. This is eggplant from the Monarch set. It's MN 116. Then we've got space, and this one is from the Cobra set. It's CB80. This is a quite dark purple color. Very nice. And then the black, this is midnight, and this one is from the skin set. It's an SD, so it's from the dark skin set. 024. So here we are again, and as you can see, this page is actually completely colored, and what I want to do now is actually embellish this piece here, this page. I finished it last weekend, but then it was late, so I thought it's perfect to do the embellishment together with you today on this weekend. And you might see a little bit of shine and sparkle in the background in the water, because I have used some iridescent gelatos on it. So there we already have a little bit of shine and sparkle. And now I really want to sparkle her up, make her shine and shimmer, because it's mermaid, and this is a mermaid. So, and we can use this occasion as a little bit of embellishment session. So I will show you basically my favorite, or some of my favorite embellishments. And I'm going to start with this little jelly roll clear star gel pen. It's a sparkle gel pen. So let's zoom in a little bit. We still have dark weather, so I have to work with the artificial light, but with embellishment usually this is actually even helping a bit to see the sparkle even more. So I am going to start with this jelly roll clear star gel pen, and I want to use it on her end of the tail here on the fin, and really sparkle it up. And what I'm going to do here, actually, let me just, I just want to use a little bit of a bigger piece of paper, because here's quite a bit of sparkle on the page and I don't want to have it on my clothes. And I'm sorry, I have to keep you in an angle. So, and then I'm just going in with this clear star jelly roll and outline this tail here. So, and sometimes I actually even, turn around my page completely. When this is easier for me to apply something, I just do it, I go for it. Okay, so you see that? Like that, it looks quite nice, huh? It's really sparkly. So, okay, and now I want to embellish this tail here. And on this I want to add some shimmer, some shine. And usually I like to use the Paul Rubin one. The Paul Rubin set, this is my go-to, but today I thought I just, would try this teaser set here, because I bought it. Actually, one set would be totally enough. I do have those swatch charges here, it's nice, and I intend to go in with some green, so I think I will go in with the jungle green and the diamond white for the lightest highlight. This iridescent green would be also maybe beautiful, but if you take a look on this darker sheet here, you can actually see that the iridescent green is not that light anymore. When you have some strong color underneath, really the green color is coming through, and it's even darker than my jungle green, so yeah, I decided to go with the diamond white and try that out. I also might add in some of the moss black, not quite sure about that, so that's something that I will just find out while I go for it. So I'll put these out of the way. So here's the set, it's beautiful. And then yeah, you know, we need to add some water to activate these. We could use a spritz bottle or just a pipette, and I usually prefer a pipette. And so I'm just grabbing some water, and the colors that I might use, I will just add a drop of water. I don't know yet if I will use the moss black, but just in case I'm activating it already. Okay, so this has to sit now a little bit, and I will also show you another watercolor sparkle, one that I got. If you have seen my colorful check-in, the last one I showed actually some new purchases, and I got 2 of those really beautiful sparkle watercolor paints by the Art Spirits, and I used this one here on another page recently, and it is absolutely amazing. So I think this one could become one of my new favorites, and I really want to add this just maybe here a little bit on her clothing, so it won't be a big space, but we need a good activation on this one as well. So I'm just adding some water droplets and let this sit for at least 5 minutes. Because, you know, I usually work from left to right because I'm right-handed, and so I want to do this part here first before I continue with other stuff on this page. But yeah, I think let's just try. Oops. How far the color is. And I do have this really thin brush. It's a number 2, so there could be a thinner one. This is a detailer brush, and yeah, for applying those metallic watercolors, I usually always go for a brush which has really a nice thin yeah, brush here. I still have sparkle on it, okay. And yeah, so I also like it when this is yeah, to make it the brush just a little bit soft. Okay, I think it's still actually kind of dirty. I haven't cleaned it good enough last time. Okay, so I think now it is good. So another thing that you should have ready is just some paper towel, and I will start actually with this platinum color, or I think it was called white gold or something. Don't know. Just mix it a little bit with the water until you've got a nice consistency. So, and then, you know, I just try and to go in here. You know, for leaning on my hand, I usually like to take just a piece of paper. For video purposes, I usually take a transparent one. You know, and I just want to add in back those little scales. Yes, okay, and then I will grab a little bit of this greenish color here. This was the jungle green. Mixing it up quite good. And you see that the consistency is a little bit thicker. It's not as thin as just water. It has actually thickened a bit. Yeah, and you know, this is just giving a little bit of dimension. So because of the artificial light, you can actually really see, I think, quite well how this looks. This needs to dry now. The next thing that I would like to do, let me just take a look if this looks how I wanted it. Yeah, it looks quite nice. It looks quite good. That was her tail actually. Her tail is done. It's finished. Now I would like to add some shiny golden outlining to those plants here, and yeah, I would like to add some golden outlining to those plants and those shells here. And that you could obviously also do with those shimmer paints, and it doesn't matter from which brands, because those golden colors, you actually get them in any brand that you use. But I really like to use Perfect Pearls for it. for me, this feels just a little bit different. I just have a little bit more control about the thickness of the medium when I apply it. I can make it as thin, watery, or even if I don't add as much water, it will still be quite translucent, so there is no extra color added in. It's just the powder, the pigment powder, and the binder is also included, so this will work with water. And yeah, for me it's just easier to add thin lines with this medium. But I also have tried those shimmer paints, and they also work. So you don't need to buy anything that you don't have. If you have maybe the Gansai Tami golden set, that would be perfect. So my water is getting already quite sparkly again. So I will open this perfect pulse here. And oh, I forgot something. I will need actually a palette knife or something. So let's move this out of the way a little bit so that you can actually see what I'm doing here with my medium. So I grabbed a palette knife now, and I will just grab a tiny bit of this powder. I will zoom you in just a bit, and I hope, yeah, there's the palette knife. I'm sorry, it's quite reflective. You know, and I'm just adding it here to this cap. Because of the artificial light, everything is just so reflective here. So, cleaning that, putting that out of the side, and then, you know, I'm just adding a drop of water with my pipette. And this is already enough. So I took just a bit of the powder, add a drop of water. If I want to have it, as I said, more translucent or more watery, I should say, then I can just add more water. And this, you know, this doesn't have to be activated. You can use it instantly. I just mix it with my brush a little bit until I get a nice consistency. And yeah, this is actually, yeah, I think the main difference is that this is not thickened as the other colors. This is really fluent from the water, and I think that's what it makes it a little bit more easily to apply. Okay, I need to grab my piece of paper, so I really need to lean down here to apply this, and I hope you can see everything. So I'm just going around this leaf and just outline it. And you know, I tried to, oops, what did I do here? Nothing, okay, it's quite okay. And you can achieve quite thin lines with it when you try barely touching the image. And this way you can also create really thin lines, which look really fine, so to speak. Really fine lines. Okay, and then, you know, I will just add, I'll finish up the other leaves. So now let's actually apply this beautiful color here. And oh, it's totally dry now. Okay, we have to add water. It took me too long with the other stuff, I think. But yeah, I really want to apply some of this now. I'm just loading this brush quite well, and I just want to add it actually on her clothing. Let me zoom you in actually. So this is quite watery. And you just move the pigments around, or the glitter actually. Can you see that? How glittery it is. It's amazing. So, I love this glitter. It looks beautiful. I don't know if you can see, it's maybe too shiny at the moment. But it is beautiful. I just went over a bit. Oh my gosh, so I just went over here and is it gone? Yeah, I think it's gone. Okay. Okay, wait, I zoom you out a bit so that you can actually also see something. Can you see the sparkle, the glitter? And when it's dry, it's even better. I'm just thinking. No. Okay. This was a glitter. I really love this glitter and I'm so happy that I got it. It's perfect. So this was the glitter, the Mirror Dust by the Art Spirits. And now I actually want to add one last thing, and this is glossy accents, and I want to add it to those shells actually to give them some dimension and a glossy look. Yeah, so this is the last step that I'm going to do. So, and I just need to open this bottle with a little, oh my gosh, it's really clumped in there. Okay, let's see if this flows. No, and I will just really try to apply it here. Yeah, like this. I also will add this to those pearls here. And also to those little shells. I just applied in a dabbing motion actually. And and always press a little bit on the bottle. To get some of this glue out there. Yeah, like this. And I also will add it to this shell here. Actually. Yeah, and you know, I just put the glossy accents here on the front side of this shell and not in the inner part, so to speak. So the inner part, I just leave it as it is. Okay. So that was glossy accents, and now, so one last step that I really like to do when I'm finished is actually to, date the image when I have finished it. So let's get out here a little bit. This is just a shadow of the brushes. So which date do we have today? It's 21st of May today. So you could also use your gel pen to do that. Yes, that looks nice. So, and that is the embellishment on this page here. I will have to let it dry now. And yeah, then I think I will show this image to you at the end of this video again. So then everything should be dry, and then we can take a final look how this looks with the embellishments actually. So this is a sneak peek on my completed pages this quarter. Okay, so see you in my next snippet.